Thanks to our studio audience for joining us today. To find out how you can become a member of our studio audience, visit delmarvalife.com and click on the show tab. And if you don't have access to the web, you can also call the number on your screen, 443-880-9116. Well, most of us have had to parallel park, and if you're anything like me, you try to avoid it at all costs. And imagine having to parallel park a boat.
Well, many watermen on Delmarva have docking their boat down to a science, and they're getting ready to show off their skills this weekend, and you have a chance to see them in action. In action.
And joining us today to tell us more about the Salisbury River Run Boat Docking Contest, our event organizer and master of ceremonies, Eric Flea Emily, and boat captain and participant, Kevin Marshall. So Eric, we're going to start with you. This is a very unique event. Tell us about it.
It is. Brew River contacted me about 5 years ago, so this will be our 5th year there. We're very thankful for Brew River to invite us there. We're on our 6th one this year. Actually, it's all working watermen with a working Chesapeake-style vessel that come in and participate on a timed event.
Right.
They will start from one spot, go in, put 4 lines on the poles at a high rate of speed, including one sitting next to me. He is a high rate. He's always taking breaths out of people that are watching the event, 29 seconds.
I could imagine. We actually have video from last year's event showing right now. So it has to be pretty impressive to sit there and see.
Absolutely. Just seeing how they maneuver the boat around the corners, spin them around without hitting any poles. Sometimes, unfortunately, we do hit a pole, but that
right.
makes it a little bit more exciting.
I could imagine.
Now, Kevin, all in the day's work, right?
Yeah.
You know, seems pretty impressive. Tell us about it. Is it hard?
Not really. It comes second nature to us. I mean, most of us been born and raised on water into boats all our life. It's just like somebody getting their first car or golf cart or go-kart at the age of 8 and 10, and we've got our boats at the age of 8, 10, 12, and just work our way up to a bigger boat, and it's more or less come second nature.
So there's a lot of watermen who are very good at this, so it's pretty competitive, I imagine?
Very competitive, very competitive. You've got a real good group of people that pretty much does all these contests, and it's a matter of winning by 1/10 of a second.
Really?
And it is. I mean, it's the people that just go around, they'll say, oh, I'm going to get you this time. They'll go back, they'll tweak on you a little bit more on their boat and try to edge out and get that one little extra 1/10 of a second.
Just watching this video, I mean, that we just had up is amazing. I mean, just coming in with such precision, I would take out a dock for sure.
You only got,
Not just a pole, a dock.
I would take, yeah, or more than a dock.
yeah, some of these boats, you got inches to spare on either side.
Wow, that's
It's
amazing.
really tight.
It's
You got to know
amazing.
how your boat handles.
Right. Now, this is a family-friendly event, right? I mean,
Absolutely.
you really encourage everyone to come
Absolutely. We
down.
encourage kids love it. Sometimes during the time of the day, we'll even put a kid on a boat and let them ride as a spectator and feel, you know, how nice it is to ride, just like a NASCAR or something like that. We call it the rodeo on the water up here in Salisbury at Brew River, but yeah, it's a very family event. $10 admission for adults, $5 for kids. What a great day to be, you know, great way to be on Saturday afternoon.
And we should mention real quick that it's obviously much more than the boat docking. There's a whole weekend of it.
Correct. Friday night at starting at 5 o'clock, all the boats will arrive. All our sponsors will be decorating the boats, and then we'll have practice runs starting at 6 with a band starting at 6. So it'll be a good time right there at Brew River, Port of Salisbury Marina.
Yep, all the details are right there. And Friday at 5 p.m. there's the captain's party, live entertainment. And then Saturday at 1 o'clock, the boat docking contest, what everyone's going to want to see. And of course, if you need any of that information or you missed it, it will be on our website, delmarvalife.com.
We're going to make sure you get, we're going to make sure you get on a boat and ride this year too.
There you go.
That
Well,
could
of
be
course,
disastrous.
Okay.
WBOC is a proud
Absolutely.
sponsor.
We're glad to have
Couldn't do it without
WBOC.
So
Couldn't
a
do it
lot of
without
fun to be had. Gentlemen, thank you for being here with us today.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right.
You may have a budding musician in your family and not even know it. Still to come on Delmarva Life, what should you do? When's the best time to give them an instrument? And should you really buy or rent?
So many questions, and we have all the answers next. Delmarva Life, life at its best here on Delmarva. We'll be right back.